The president of Burundi was recently welcomed at the Woodrow Wilson Center here in Washington. He discusses his initiatives to lift the country out of a post-conflict era and boost investment and trade. VOA's Carolyn has more.
Burundi is a small country of 8 million in Central Africa, where massive refugee flows, insurgencies, and cross-border violence have caused much regional instability. Reconciliation and recovery is a work in progress for Burundi President Pierre Nkurunziza. A former rebel, he was first elected in 2005 and re-elected in 2010. He is highly regarded for cooperating with peacemakers and is now looking to expand foreign investment and trade to rectify inequities left over from colonialism. The peace process there is now considered to be a model for Africa. The Wilson Center has been actively involved with Burundi's rebuilding and development. Howard Wolpe, a former U.S. Congressman and Special Representative to the Great Lakes, has been deeply involved.
Burundi is a country that still has many challenges and in front of it. It is still one of the poorest countries in the entire world. And it has had one of the most gruesome histories of conflict, of polarization, of intercommunal massacres, of genocide even, of any country.
Wolpe offers a historical perspective, recalling that after the genocide it was impossible to use the words Tutsi or Hutu and to talk about negotiations, which was considered an act of treason. He praises President Pierre Nkurunziza for guiding the transformation.
Today, the whole Tutsi-Hutu divide is probably the least consequential of all of the points of division and conflict within Burundi. And against the backdrop of genocide and massacres, in just a few years, what President Nkurunziza has accomplished and what the Burundian people have accomplished is really nothing short of a miracle.
Burundi has been transformed from the troubled post-conflict era. They welcomed back 700,000 refugees and created an environment necessary to bolster investment, trade, and support from the international community. President Nkurunziza reviewed his initiatives.
Mais aussi pour ce qui est de la réconciliation.
Also concerning reconciliation, Burundians looked at each other as enemies. Today, we are congratulating ourselves that Burundi together we are able to rebuild our nation. The main program ahead of us today is the strategic program to fight against poverty. That's why we've made very strong decisions when it comes to education they have. And that's the reason why we made decisions for free primary education and the free health care for children below 5 years and women before and after delivery.
Through Mr. Nkurunziza's disarmament mission, Burundi was able to remove over 80,000 arms and explosives from the country, part of an overall strategy. Burundi has also played an active role in the peace process.
And what we are doing today, we are trying to reciprocate what others have done for us. And part of what you are giving, we fetched it or we got it from the Wilson Center and the matter of security and peacemaking.
Burundi's president insists that the programs initiated today would not have worked in the past because of the lack of security. Howard Wolpe credits the president for his initiatives.
I really credit him for providing some very important leadership, some of the most progressive social development issues in terms of particularly health care and infant mortality and primary education for children of any president on the continent.
In the post-conflict period, Burundi is being called upon to help others find security solutions. Meanwhile, President Nkurunziza says Burundians are very happy to have peace. Carolyn, VOA News.